How would you feel if you were lying in a cold, dark hospital room waiting to be told if you will live or die? You need a transplant, but so do nearly 120,000 other people. You have been on a recipient waiting list for months now, and your body is almost ready to give out. Your next breath depends on a match for a donation. In 1997, my friend's grandmother was in this predicament. One day it could be you sitting in the waiting room, praying for an organ donation, anxious to know if the people in your community were kind enough to sign up to be a donor in order to save the life of someone you love. I would like to talk to you about the need for organ donors in our area, how to become a donor, and how your family and the recipients benefit from your donation. All of the people around the world need transplants. 112,000 people in the United States, and according to Louisiana Organ Procurement Agency, 1,700 people in Louisiana are in need. And the problem is that a lack of organs and organ donors make it possible. In order to be a donor, the organ has to be in decent condition, and the person has to have passed away in a certain way. People with AIDS actively spreading brain cancer or certain severe infections cannot be donors. The U.S. Department of Health says that every 10 minutes someone is added to the recipient waiting list. On average, 18 people per day die while waiting. One donor serves 8 lives, so that means for every 13 donors, 104 lives are saved. Donating Life, Donate Life's website states there are a few simple steps in becoming a donor. A. You will need to talk to your family about your decision because they will be involved in the donation arrangements after you die. If they are not aware of your decision, then your wishes may not be addressed. Register to become a donor by simply going online to fill out a registration form. Mark your driver's license to indicate that you're a donor. You may also want to carry a donor card with you in your wallet with your signature. Organ donation benefits to the donor's family as well as the recipient of the organ. The donor's family can benefit by seeing the lives that their loved one has saved. For example, Justin Harrison was a teenager that passed away in a tragic accident. He saved my friend's grandmother's life. His mother and her grandmother became very close. The recipient benefits by being able to live. Her grandmother lived for 13 years after her transplant. She did not, if she had not received that transplant, she would have grown up without the gift of having her grandmother for that many more years. Take a moment and think about one person who you love more than anything. Now imagine watching them die, knowing they could have been saved. Now imagine that someone who just passed away had the vital organ your loved one needed, but had been too selfish to become a donor. Now that you are left to watch them take their last breath, become an organ donor today by going online and filling out the registration form. Save 8 lives when you no longer need your organs.